Welcome back to Frontline News. I'm Sasha Lee Hamilton. It's now time for Frontline Business. As Jamaica prepares to exit its agreement with the International Monetary Fund, IMF, there are questions about the outcomes and future of the country. Economic experts weighed in on the island's relationship with the international financial institution and examined the history of the agreement. Gabrielle Thompson has the details in this report.
You were forced as a country to say, how much money am I making? Right. And bang your belly and cut out whatever you had to cut out. We were put on a household budget.
In 2013, Jamaica entered into a 4-year $932 million extended fund facility with the International Monetary Fund, IMF. The country is expected to end this arrangement in November. Speaking on Wednesday at the Financial Gleaner and JNN Business Forum The Exchange, economist and opposition Senator Dr. Andre Horton said repeated unsustainable economic practices are one reason for Jamaica's relationship with the IMF.
The last EFF that we signed with the IMF came out of our inability, as I was explaining, to furnish our foreign currency requirements. So back in 2011, the Jamaica, our what we call net international reserves went on a downward trajectory. Right. Because we could not and we were not producing enough to earn the amount of foreign currency that we need to satisfy our demand obligations. So it fell from, I think, 2.5 billion US in 2011 to about less than a billion in 2013.
Tax expert Alison Peart agrees, saying Jamaica had no choice.
When you have a global crisis, I know, a lot of people may not have remembered the
upset.
Yeah, you see me doing this. I mean, people are stressed out. Yeah. Banks were failing in the US. You had that, UK, you had the mortgage, people were just like losing their homes. There's a lot of stress. So if you are constantly going to the international market to borrow money, and you can't because you think of yourself, people always say to you, make sure that your credit card is paid off every month. Mm-hmm. So if you max out your credit card, you still have money that you have to spend. You're not earning enough, you need to go somewhere. So the IMF was like the bank of last resort for us. We had no choice.
Ms. Peart also shared what she considers Jamaica's greatest achievement and struggle under the IMF agreement.
I think the best achievement has been no social unrest. I think the best achievement has been the Jamaican people trusting and going along and believing that better must come.
And let me pile on something else. What was the hardest decision made?
The hardest decision made, I think, was with staying within the 7%, staying within the cap. Yeah.
Gabrielle Thompson, Frontline Business.
50 farmers in St. Anne have benefited from the $29 million Japan-Caribbean Climate Change Partnership project, which seeks to improve their climate change adaptation capabilities. Under the project, the farmers received 1,000-gallon tanks, a multi-purpose shed, and a drip irrigation system to irrigate their crops. They were also involved in an extensive training program that included workshop sessions, farmer field schools, and field tours to other successful farms in the parishes of St. Elizabeth and Manchester that utilize climate-smart technologies. Agriculture Minister Audley Shaw said climate-smart agricultural practices are important to the protection of arable lands and enabling sustainable agricultural production. In Thursday's trading session, the JSE Combined Index advanced by 50 points to close at almost 500,000. Overall market activity resulted from trading in 70 stocks, of which 24 advanced, 37 declined, and 9 traded firm. The junior market index declined by 11 points to close at 3,386. Stocks advanced for 138 Student Living Jamaica, 1834 Investments, Access Financial Services, AMG Packaging and Paper, and Blue Power Group. Stocks declined for Barita Investments, Cargo Handlers, Caribbean Cement, Caribbean Cream, and Carreras Limited. Trading firm were Siboney Group, Dolphin Cove, Jetcon Corporation, JMMB Group, and KLE Group. Wigton Wind Farm was the volume leader with almost 10.7 million units, followed by Sagicor Select Funds with over 10 million units and Lasco Distributors with more than 1.5 million units. And oil prices rose about 1% on Thursday after draws in U.S. fuel inventories, but gains were capped by a larger than expected rise in crude stockpiles and a series of weak economic figures. Global benchmark Brent crude rose 49 cents to settle at $59.91 a barrel, while U.S. West Texas WTI crude futures gained 57 cents to settle at $53.93. And that's it for Frontline Business. I'm Sasha Lee Hamilton. Pleasant viewing.